How was the first quarter real estate market in the luxury world of Beverly Hills and Los Angeles West Side going to affect you as a buyer or a seller moving forward? Well, we have the stats from the first quarter of 2023 compared to the first quarter of 2022. And a lot has been going on the last 6 months. Overall, we're seeing a slowdown in the number of sales and a huge decrease in inventory. And that's one of the reasons why sales are down overall in many categories. On one hand, on the lower price categories, under 5 million, 2.5, 3 million in our market, really hot market. I have some buyers now looking in the $2.5 to $3 million range. Almost every house has multiple offers. I have another client looking for a condo around $1 million. Same thing, 4, 5, 6, 8 offers on every single property that comes on the market. And for example, in looking for condos in that price range, there's like 22 properties available in the markets that they're looking for. So really a lack of inventory is causing some of the issues in the marketplace right now. But what's actually going on, and what I'll do is I'll actually share with you my actual graph here so you can see yourself what it looks like. Hold on 1 second. Let me find that for you. Share it for you. Share it with you. Okay, hold on 1 second. We're almost there. Let's do a quick share screen. Here we go. Okay, let's look at this. So this is my little graph of what's going on in the West Side luxury market. So right now, and again, first quarter of this year versus first quarter of 2022. So in the $5 million plus range, we are down 9% overall in the number of closings. On the $10 million market, we're down about 38% in terms of the number of closings. The $20 million plus market down about 54%. The $30 million market down about 64%. And the $40 million market is down about 70%. And where are the buyers buying these homes today? Of the 20 million sales, 13 of them over 20 million, Beverly Hills Post Office, Bel Air, and Pacific Palisades all have 2 sales each in the $20 million plus category. And in the Holmby Hills, Malibu, Sunset Strip, Los Feliz, and Brentwood areas, we have 1 sale in those various categories as well. So that's what's going on right now with the actual marketplace here in LA for the luxury market. But let me dive a little bit deeper with you in terms of the actual stats of the data. So we just went through the charts. So you could see that pretty easily. 3 sales over 40 million versus 10 last year, 5 sales over 30 million versus 14 last year, 13 over 20 million versus 28 last year, 62 over 10 million this year versus 102 in 2022, and 239 this year over 5 million versus 262 in 2022. So the lower the price points, the stronger the market. Rates have come down a fair amount in the last couple of months. So that is kind of refueling the market. Buyers still want to buy, and just there's a lack of inventory. Here in LA, we just actually back in November, the ULA mansion tax was passed. It was a tax passed for the city of Los Angeles for properties over 5 million and 10 million. And this tax is to go to help build homes for the homeless in the LA city area. So since then, the luxury tax went into effect on April 1st. And basically, if you have a house from 5 to 10 million, the luxury tax is 4%. So basically, a $5 million house, your luxury tax is 2 million. Now, 10 million and above, the tax is 5.5%. So we were very fortunate to close 2 deals last week. One was listed for 7.3, and my sellers were able to sell that and close it in 3 days to avoid paying almost $300,000 in mansion tax for that particular property. It was in LA. And another closing we did that was asking almost 17 million. That seller was able to save almost $780,000 in the mansion tax as well. Now, one thing to understand is the mansion tax does not apply to the city of Beverly Hills, just simply the city of Los Angeles. Santa Monica also has a new mansion tax. It's a little bit different, but again, the mansion tax here in LA of 4%, 5 to 10 million, and then also 5.5%, 10 million plus, is for the city of Los Angeles. And because of that, out of the 239 closings so far this year over 5 million, 44 of them closed the last week of March, just before the mansion tax went into effect. 44 were 5 million plus, and 12 were 10 million plus. So I was fortunate to be part of 2 of those deals, but it was really a big push to get everything together to close it on time to save those sellers some money in their purchases. Right now, there are 44 pending sales over 5 million plus. There were 101 at this time last year, and there are 16 over 10 million pending versus 26 this year. So again, down in terms of the numbers. One of the reasons also is, a lot of sellers, I'm sure, not all of them, but some of them do not want to pay the mansion tax. However, as I, talk to several clients, the mansion tax is here. There's always a chance to get repealed, but it is here for now. So the difference is whether you sell now or sell in 6 months or a year, if the tax is there, it's not going to really change things. Also, part of why we have a low inventory is a lot of sellers that refinance their homes prior to the change in interest rates, meaning any seller that has a rate under 4% or 3.5% or 3% are hesitant to sell their home to move up and now get a rate of close to 6% because it's almost double. The cash buyers are not as affected, obviously, because they're not getting loans and paying interest rates. But overall, it does affect a majority of the market that does finance because, again, do they really need and want to get a bigger house or a smaller house and pay more on property taxes potentially and also pay more on the interest rate? Because, again, if you're at a 3% loan or 2.65, as some of us are lucky enough, and you're now at 6, that's a pretty hefty difference. So overall, we've got a very healthy market. And I know right now with my buyers, the hardest thing is finding them a house or property because there's just so little available. So that's what's going on for the first quarter of LA Beverly Hills luxury West Side market. I hope you enjoyed this report. And if you're looking to buy or sell in the marketplace, give us a call. I've been doing this for 33 years. I study the market each and every day, so I know kind of how things are going and where we're headed. So we're happy to be here to serve you with all of your real estate needs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all real soon. Take care.